Hello. Sorry, I'm lowering the volume. Wait, it's so noisy. Wait lang. I'm testing my mic. Hold on. I'm testing my mic. Hello. Is it? Hello. Okay, this is better, I guess. You can see your chat. Yay! Yay! I have an extension where I can put my audio. That's nice. Sorry for my voice. I've been sick for a long time. My voice has not yet recovered. And I have allergies again. How are you? How's the audio? How's everything? Sorry, it's loud. My background. Stuffy nose. Yeah. My voice was like, when I'll tell you a story. I'm rubbing my eyes. Sorry. I'll tell you a story because I was working and then I was, it's about a case. So my supervisor said, call me, she said. And then I called her. Wait, gonna turn down to normal. Okay. And then when I started, she kept on saying, hello, hello. I'm saying, hello, Miss Molly. And she's like, Denise, is that you? What happened to your voice? I said, oh, I have colds, Miss Molly. Oh no, I must have infected you and Sheila. Sheila is my coworker as well. It's 160 before. How's the 100% volume? I was like, and then she was like, oh, when I was explaining also on my end, she said, don't talk now, don't talk now. She said, don't talk now, let me talk. Oh, I don't know. Let me sound my phone. Hold on. Let me sound my phone. I have to talk louder then. But I don't know. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Let me check my OBS as well. Ah, wait, hold on. I my gain is a lot now. I don't know how loud is my voice now. Basta that one. She told me to stop talking. And okay, it's fixed the case now. You can end the call. That's like a, what do you call that? A core memory. Because she has also colds. And then Sheila daw, my coworker, had also colds. So I was the next one. Pin. Kidding. Kidding. Unpin. Unpin. 20 seconds. I'm sorry. Wait, let me share. I'm just gonna share, test share also. Um, yeah, 20 minutes. Excuse me. Let me also check. Now I'm gonna read the. You're hearing things? Like what? Noise? Ah! Hold on. I put like a noise gate on my mic. Hold on. Oh no. Like, okay. Sorry. I misread your chat. But that one. Hopefully my mic is good for reading it, and hopefully it's low my volume for the Bible reading. Okay. I lower the volume here on my speaker. Okay, I'll try. So I made research first. What's the best Bible chapter we should start first? People are saying it's the New Testament, but the first one I read is Acts. I didn't know at that time that um it was just alphabetically arranged. My monitor speakers, I need to always consistently 200. Ah, okay. I'm gonna go back to 100. Okay, bro. But that one lang. Again, I'm not like a pastor or like who is very not knowledgeable with theology or the basta I just learned. I can try to interpret on my own, and yeah, that one. They say John is the best one to start off if you want to read the Bible. But I went to Acts kasi I'm confused. Like when I started in Acts, I was confused. Who is this? Who is that? Who is this? Who is that? So I stopped at Ephesians. So I went to Genesis, like the world. I also made notes. I'm not is already feel like it's English. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go back to school. Going back to school. Yeah, written so many, like in the Genesis. I still have a lot of questions. So my weakest subject is math, but I don't know. Anyway, do you know pala that when God created the earth, the humans were giants? Like it's called the word is Nephilim, legendary figures, possibly giants who were offsprings of sons of God, like Adam and Eve. Like imagine there were giants in this world that were just roaming the earth. Is it that's why there's dinosaurs? the, the sons of man were large enough to kill them. I don't know, for food, but also God um talked about like what do you call that, like livestock, birds, fish in the sea, because when he made the earth, he he said basta like he'll put there will be living things in the water, and then there will be birds. Like what birds? Like birds that we have now, or birds like the pterodactyl? But also in Noah's Ark, when Noah uh, uh play had welcomed the animals two by two, he mentioned a dove. Like there's a, I when he, 'di ba, when the world was flooded, and then um Noah waited 40 days, 40 nights on a mountain. No, wait. 40 days, 40 nights it was flooded, and then when God remembered that about Noah, he lessened the water, like he drained the water. So Noah's ark settled in The mountain of where's my Noah one? Where is the mountain one? Ah, mountain of Ararat. Ararat. I don't know. And then he when he was checking and checking if there's still water, he sent out birds like doves, like to check if it's still flooded or not, or there's water. And it's like, so no pterodactyl. I'm not sure kasi. Basta, God favored Noah because he was righteous. That's why Noah today, and Noah lived from the flood. Let's see. I have so much notes. I was writing notes while I was reading also. Where is my notes? Where are my notes? My Chikawa notebook is already filled with notes. But that one, I'm off topic na. Is the interpretation paragraph by paragraph? Well, can be also, or like per chapter, but we can make paragraph by paragraph. Again, I'm not saying that I'm a master of this. I'll just only do with my own understanding of the Bible. So they said John is the perfect place to start off in the New Testament. Me hungry. I don't know summary. But for like chapter by chapter, it's fine. But I have to write down kasi chapter by chapter because my memory is not good. Well, you were getting there though, beginner level. Yeah. The Word became flesh. John chapter 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. I was, what do you call that? I was confused here first. I thought I was dyslexic. It's like, huh? I was like, huh? I was like, oh yeah, the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made that has been made. In him was life, and that life was the light of all mankind. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. So in my interpretation, in John chapter 1, verse 1 to 5, is that in the Old Testament, just kasi John is like New Testament. In Old Testament, like God gave us rules. Like the circumcision. Because God told Abraham to circumcise boys so that they can be like a connection to God, or like get rid of the sins. Basta there are plenty of rules in the Old Testament. If you see the 10 commandments of Moses, that's also in the Old Testament. Those were like the earlier Pharisees. They were following that, like honor Shabbat day, like basta that one, those rules. In the New Testament, Jesus, that's why God, basta all the see, I don't know. I'm just trying to do what I can. Basta New Testament is Jesus, like Jesus's teachings. like what we've learned, and then yeah, basta that one. That's why it says I'm hungry. Okay. Um the word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things are made. So this one is saying the rules. The word is the rules, and in him was life, and life was the light of all mankind. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not yet overcome. So here, people are still sinning. Even when they follow the rules of God, they are still sinning in their hearts. There's like, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do this. It's all hate. It's all hate that they're doing. Even if they do a rule follow, you cannot do this in Shabbat day. You can basta all like all old rules. That's why Old Testament is, what's Testament again? Will. Testament is means will, God's will. Like this is my will. Old will, new will. I don't know. That's what I understand while searching also on Google. Okay, let's see. It said the light shines in darkness. In here, the light shines in darkness. This is the goodness. Light is the truth. But darkness still like, do you know, like covered the truth. Basta that one. Basta that one. And then here it says, there was a man sent from God whose name was John. He came as a witness to testify concerning that light, so through him all might believe. He himself was not the light. He came only as a witness to the light. So there's a prophet named John. So he came as a witness to testify concerning that. Like he tells people. I don't know what testify is. I have to Google it. Hold on. So we have deeper understanding. This is what I do. It's like, oh, I understand this word. No, I don't. Give evidence as a witness in law or court. So he testifies like, what we're doing is not right. This is the truth. This is the light of God. And we're still doing what we... You, wait, this is another story in the Genesis chapters. It's about the city of Sodom and Gomorrah. So, what's lot again? Hold on. There's a lot of children kasi. Hold on. Lot. Lot. Basta, there's a person named Lot. Since in the beginning, like God, like you can hear God's voice. There are angels coming down from heaven. That's how like God appears in the Old Testament. Like you, like right now, you think that he's absent, but he's still there. But before, he appears to people on the Old Testament. He brings down angels. So this story is about Lot. So he lives in the city of Sodom. I think, I am not sure. I'm not completely sure, but I know about Sodom and Gomorrah. So this one, there's two angels that come down from heaven, and they visited Lot, I think, or passed by. Basta Lot was talking to two angels. So Lot said, I'm your servant. Please come to my home. He's just like being hospitable to the angels. Like, you can rest in my house, like that. And then before the angels like slept, I think. Yeah, before the angels slept or like settled in or like I don't know, settled in, whatever. There are men outside of Lot's house. They're saying like, um I don't know if I wrote it down actually. I don't know if I wrote it down. Hold on. Here. In Genesis 19, when the angels came to Sodom, they stopped by Lot's place and Lot invited them in. This is my like, this is my thoughts. Sorry, I forgot. Basta it's my thoughts. This one I wrote my thoughts here. I guess all the men in Sodom saw the angels, and they were very beautiful men. The angels were men, and wanted to sleep with them. And Lot said, "No, my friends, do not do this. Do not do this wicked thing, because like men and men, that's not what God made. Like it should be woman and men who get married, who sleeps together." I know that like in modern times, it's like blasphemy. It's like, why don't you want to accept love between two men? Yes, Yahweh. Yahweh. I'm sorry. Sorry about Yahweh lovers, but yes, that's the that's not what God intended us in this world, for men to love men and women to love women, like Mary. Yeah, yeah. But if you're LGP, you're LGBT. Oh no! Basta those ones. I don't hate them. I don't hate them because we were given free will. I'll just say that we were given free will to do whatever we want. And they're saying, why? Why does God give us free will? That's a topic for another time. You have to research about that. So put the free will, pin it in your mind. It's 11 na pa. LGBT, yes. LGBTQ plus. It's 11 na pa. I'll go at 11:30. I have a lot. I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say. Basta, I do not hate anybody who's lesbian, gay, bisexual, pansexual, asexual, because that's their choice. I respect that one. I respect their choice if they want to love one, like they want to love what their same sex is. They want to love. I don't know. I don't want to get into LGBT because I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm straight like a stick. Anyway, that one said Lot to the people. He said, "No, my friends, do not do this wicked thing." Because the angels were men. And the men who were knocking on Lot's door, want to sleep with them. And then, what's the other one? But the men were like, um, "No, let us in, let us in." Basta they're persuading Lot to have to sleep with the men. Like, open the door, we want to sleep with them. But Lot said, "No, I have two daughters the that men haven't touched yet." And then he's like giving him his daughters to the men who wants to sleep with the angels. Basta that one. Because I have two daughters, and then among that commotion, I think, yeah, all that commotion, the angels said to Lot, "Go, go away from this city. Get your wife, your daughters, and go to the mountain that they instructed." Um, and then Lot said, "It's too far. The mountain is too far. Maybe we can go to this nearby city." And blah blah blah. And the angels agreed. So Lot and his family went out from the city, and they also instructed Lot and wife and the two daughters, saying, "Do not look back. Whatever whatever it is, do not look back. But that's one. And then after that, diba, uh, Lot went to the nearby town, and then they're gonna also go now to the mountain. That's when all the fire broke loose in Sodom and Gomorrah because of the corruption and wickedness there, the people in there. God like God like what do you call it? Put fire into those cities because of their wickedness. Like basta you all the things you think are bad, God God saw that in Sodom and Gomorrah, the cities. And then that one, 'di ba, they're running na to the hill. Lot's wife looked back. She became a pillar of salt. I think she doesn't believe. I'm not sure. Do not quote me on this, but like she was curious. That's why it says curiosity killed the cat. Don't be curious. Well, anyway, that's the one I know lang. That's the one I know lang. Latan. So here, we're back now in John. It's about what's that? The truth, the Old Testament, blah blah blah. He himself was not the light. He came only as a witness to the light. So it's like basta light equals truth. Or light equals God. That's what I know lang. Um yeah. Basta this one, he was also as humans, we already originated with sin. Like we cannot be it's like from Adam and Eve, there's already sin. Like even if we're born, we thought we were innocent, there's sin. There's sin within us. That's why basa blah 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 blah. And then next is uh the true light that gives light to everyone was coming into the world. He was see everyone coming into the world. Babies? Question mark. He was in the world, and though the world was made through him, the world did not recognize him. He came to that which was his own, but his own did not receive him. Yet to all who did receive him, to those who believe in his name, he gave the right to become children of God, children born not of natural descent, nor of human decision or husband's will, but born of God. Meaning, there are people who accepted him and believed the truth of the what why wait I'll go at 11:30. Nay. Sorry about that. But to this day, if you think about it, there are people who do not believe and people who believe. And there's also a verse, I think, or a saying that if they don't want to believe, just dust off your sandals and move on, like that. But that one, there are two sides. Believe people who believe, people who do not believe. If you think there are sub subreddits, subreddits of belief, I don't know. Again, I'm a baby Christian, baby Christian. Basta that one. The one who believes in the Lord and the truth will be a children of God. Children born of natural descent, nor of human decision or husband's will, but born of God. But that, if you, any questions? Do you have any questions? song is still, it is still. Do you have any questions, class? Yes. Do you want to make that clear or am I not? But I don't know. I'll do it, ano. I'll do it what I can. Oops, where's my OBS? Yes. Don't make it hard, please. Kidding. I get some of it, but it seems to me like these are strict rules that need to. Yes. Yes. You are right. That's why there are like the 10. Basta. Di ba? Imagine. Imagine you're a king and you have this land. Hold on. I cannot look at my. I can't look at. I can't. Okay. I'm looking at my OBS. I feel like it's a correct. That's true. That's true. Imagine you're a king or a queen, and then you were given a land, or you made a land. Like you have a land. Like you want to do this, you want to build this, you want to build that, and still there's no people yet. It's like, why? How can you be king if there's no people? Basta, just listen to what I say. Never mind. I like scratch that, scratch that, scratch that. Imagine you are God. That's better. Imagine you are God, and then you want to make something like Sims game, diba? There's a Sims game. There's a sim. There's a file. No, no, no. There's a place where you can do it. You can build anything. Diba? There's no people yet. There's no people yet. You follow, follow along. Basta that one. Diba God made the earth what he wants, like to his likeness. Like I want trees, I want what the ocean, I want land, blah blah blah. And then after that, bam, I'm done now with my animals. Yeah, let's lose. Basta. I'm done now with my animals. And I want to make human beings. Like I want to make human beings. What do you think when you did your Sims? Like what do you think first when you did your Sims? Like you want their lives, diba? Their personalities, right? Their personalities, their lives, what you want them for their lives. Like kunyari, I want this sim to be a gardener. So I'm gonna make that sim. Yeah, we'll just use sim analogy. Sim game thing. You want to make the sim, even I don't know, basta like any other sim, random sim. For me, I already thought about the life, the personality, what their family is like. So I made them. I did not think like I didn't think of rules yet. Like I want them to do this first, right? I want them to do this first for me, for them to take care of things. Because like if you were God and then you were righteous, you thought you think that if I made this with my own likeness, the basta like basta like me, like I'm God and then I want to them make them like me, like that. So you put them down there on your world, and then yes, they're doing another jobs like that, and then one day, and then you were like, and then you want to put a rule. I don't, because God, knows everything. Basta I don't know. Basta imagine like you have you know what the sim will do, so you put a rule. Kunyari like Adam and Eve, like do not eat the what na the apple on the tree. Wait, basta the like that gives truth and knowledge. He said, "Do not do that yet. Do not no, not yet. Do not eat that. Do not eat the fruits of the tree of life." Like that. Hello, is that me? Is this somebody else? I don't know who's here. Oh, hello. I have 4 viewers. Hello. Who is that? Show yourselves. Kidding. I'm who's watching me? I'm scared. Kidding. Who's watching me? There's 4 viewers. Hello. Show yourselves. anyway, anyway, that one. Well, just look here. Basta, where am I? Basta, you wanna put a set of rules. You wanna put a set of rules for your your sims. Like, oh, you have to go to work. Basta, what do you do with your sims? Like, do not go here. I like this, kunyari. You made a room. Kunyari, you made a room that your sims that should not go inside. So you lock it, right? Kunyari, like, oh, I will reserve to somebody else. Or like the guest. Like, you lock those rooms, blah, blah, blah. I'm just using it. So it's like, that's a rule. Like locking doors, like locking rooms. That's a rule. And then, as humans, we have curiosity, right? But that's not like, I don't know. I don't know if Adam and Eve was curious of like, what if we eat this? What if we eat that? I think that's what I'm thinking lang. I'm just saying out of my mouth. That one. Like, what if you were Adam and Eve? Like, you were given everything you need. You were given water. You were given animals. You were given something to eat, but not the tree of life. Right? So, like, of course, I don't know if yet Adam and Eve were have like curiosity, but I don't know. Basta, for me now as a human, I'll be curious. Like, oh, this tree of life, what what will happen if I do this like that, right? So, you know naman the story na the devil spoke to Eve about trying the fruits that the tree of life gave. Said, why don't you try it so that you know what? Basta he's persuading, like manipulating her to eat the fruit of the tree of life. It's like, what's gonna happen if you do this? Like, if you know the knowledge of God, you will worship him better, right? Like that. It's like, oh yeah, if you say it like that, yes. So she ate it. In that one, that's why, like, sometimes you think, yeah, snake, yeah. But like, if you think it's good, but you feel it's bad, don't do it. Like, kunyari, I know, I'm gonna make an example again. Like, people who are poor, and there's one who's stealing bread from the bakery. You thought it was good, but you know stealing is bad. I know it's like the goodness of your heart for your family to eat, but still, that I'm just saying, like, the manipulations of the devil is like that. You think, like, he's gonna give you darkness. He's gonna say lies. It's like half truths, like that, half truths. Basta. Kunyari, I'm gonna do like modern, like sleeping with other people when you're not married. That one lang. Sleeping with other people when you're not, other people are doing it, right? It doesn't mean that it's good. Like I know, like I keep on saying like stop. But it's, you're not married and you're sleeping with other people. It's like it's hard kasi because people now, media, movies, media, internet, they're saying, "Oh, yes, sleeping people is good." Like uh, I don't know. For them kasi it's like healthy, you're exploring. Yes, you are, but this is not what God intended us to do. I don't know, because and then there's consequences. Like I'm careful. There will be pregnancy. Those start. Basta, when Eve ate the fruit of the tree from the tree of life, God cursed her and Adam. Basta all those curse like I curse your childbirth will be more painful, like more painful, blah blah blah. That's how we experience it na. I have to change na. I have to change na. I'm sorry, I have to cut it short. Basta all I'm warning everybody who's listening to figure out if you're doing the wrong thing or the right thing. That one lang. Kunyari, last, like screen time, right? You thought it's like, oh, I deserve this. I deserve. Wait, there's a funeral. I'm sorry. Like, hold on. I'm gonna be silent for a while. There's two. Anyway, I'm gonna cut it short. The lesson for today is to figure out what's the things that you thought were good is bad. That lang. Because again, that's not God's will. Period. That's all. I gotta change now. I'm so sorry. I wanna yap longer. I think one chapter will make it like 2 hours of yapping. Period. Yes. But anyway, thank you for stopping by my test stream. Even though it's a full stream. How long is it? It's 1 hour of test streams. Whatever. Yes, I'll come back. I think the vaccination is fast if there's little people, but yeah, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna go order and I'll come back home. Yeah. If you wanna, I will stream again after, like official stream now. Now practice. Thank you for the practice. Yeah, but that one. If you wanna say anything, wanna questions are free, but I'm still a baby Christian. That's the only thing. Okay. See you. I don't have an ending screen, so I'm gonna just blah, blah, blah. Stop streaming. Okay. God loves you. Jesus loves you. Bye bye.